Hello everyone, so today I have a really exciting video for you. Well, I don't know if you guys will be excited, but I sure as hell am excited about it. As you can see, I have one package, just one lone package over there. My ColourPop order finally arrived. I kid you not, it arrived probably about 10 minutes ago and I was like, I'm sitting down, I want to film this, like I want to do this now. I've been dying to do this video since I ordered it, so we're gonna do it. So I've just got the stuff like on top of it just to cover my address because I definitely don't want that ending up on the internet anytime soon or ever. I'm gonna grab it and we're gonna open it. I haven't actually looked inside. Obviously I know what I ordered, but I haven't actually looked inside. I haven't swatched anything. I haven't seen anything in person. I just cut open the box because yeah, that's a pain in the ass to do. Okay, so all up, all of this stuff was $143.88. That was with Australian GST, and I did get a full face of makeup. Okay, so this is how it came. It's got a nice fragile sticker there. It's also got a fragile sticker on the front. It's packaged with this, which I actually really like. Oh, and then there's bubble wrap. I'm gonna have to dig into this. Just hang on one second. This is what it looks like in here. We have a full box of goodies. Now, also I did buy all of this myself. ColourPop doesn't even know who I am. This is in the shade Lunch Money. It's a SuperShock Cheek Pearlised highlighters. So yeah, I've used one of those before and I love my one. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the primer. So I'm not like a big fan of like mattifying things, but I'm pretty sure this is all they had on their website. So it's just kind of what I went for. So as I said, I got the Prep and Set Duo. The Duo together was $16 for the two, and I think it was like $10 each. So I just figured like it was more of a bargain to get them together. So it's got 25 grams and 0.88 ounces. Now if I look at my CoverGirl one, so just for a size comparison, oh, it's not that much smaller. That's just a size comparison. So in my CoverGirl one, I get 30ml, 1.0 fluid ounces. So you're getting a tiny bit less in the ColourPop one. Can't really smell. Whoa. Oh gosh, that is a thick primer. It does kind of feel like my CoverGirl one, which it did kind of feel in my pores. Like I don't really have bad pores. My problem is I have a lot of blackheads. As you guys can see in here, it definitely has smoothed it out a little bit and it is looking a little bit smoother. I'll start with my brows. So yeah, this is the one that I got. Guess we'll test it out. It has a spoolie on one end and the product on the other side. I'm just combing through. Now I don't usually use pencils very often, so this will be very interesting to see. So yeah, it's just a twisty one. This is definitely not my forte. I don't usually use pencils. I usually use like a brow pomade or a wax and then go in with a powder. I do apologize if you can't really see me properly. I am definitely in concentration mode right now because this is so not what I'm used to. But I wanted to get the kit so I had everything. So I could kind of like, you know, fill the tail out with a pomade so it was nice and sharp, and then use this in the front to feather it out and have more like hair stroke lines and stuff like that. I do like the fact that this is quite a stiff pencil. It makes it easier to get more of a sharper line. I feel like if it was too goopy it wouldn't work. It's not my favorite brow product ever, but I guess like my Australis is my favorite. Like I've used that for years now. But I do like it. It's not bad. It's not great. I would have rather tried out some of the other products as well. But yeah, I definitely will keep this. I'll keep trying it. I didn't get an eye primer and I want to do my eyeshadow first just because I've never used ColourPop eyeshadows before. So I'm just going to use the concealer as a primer because I usually do that anyway. It's kind of just, whoa, that's a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Okay, so the No Filter Matte Concealer is $6 and I got the shade Light 10. So I'm going to use this on my eyelids to prime. It's actually quite a good colour for me too. And I'm going to use this to conceal and carve out my brows. Now I got both of those eyes covered like that from one dip. So a lot definitely comes out on the applicator. Okay, so washed my sponge and I'm now just going to blend this out. So the Femme Rose She palette was $16. So this one was $16 and the It's My Pleasure one was $12. You look at it online, you think they're going to be way bigger, but like they're really not that big. My hand fully covers it. This one I was kind of expecting to be like this. And this is, whoa, this is what this one looks like. This is the, I love those two shades. They're not coming up quite what they look like in real life on camera, but that is a beautiful palette. I definitely think we can do a really nice look with both of these palettes today. I'm definitely going to use both. So I'm first going to go in with the Femme Rose palette, and this is the She palette. And I'm going in with the shade Duchess. So it's like a nice peachy neutral shade, and I'm going to use this as my crease color today. So I'm just taking that on a fluffy brush and blending it in my crease. Oh, that is a beautiful shade. They're very pigmented. This is the first time I've ever used ColourPop eyeshadows. Very first impression that I do really like this. Hopefully the shimmery shades work, because I have heard some ColourPop palettes have a little bit of inconsistency with the shimmer shades. Like the mattes are really nice, but the shimmer shades can be quite underwhelming. And also guys, I'm sorry, this is probably going to be a long video just because I'm so excited to film this, and I want you guys to get like a good review so you can decide whether you want to buy some of these products or, like, you know, give ColourPop a try. And also these shadows are blending really nicely over that concealer as well. Okay, so that is just a really pretty like peachy shade. I really do like that shade. Now I'm going to take the shade Dear, so it's more of like a pinky shade rather than a peach shade, and I'm just going to take that deeper in the crease. And then I'm not getting a lot of like kickback in the pan. They actually pressed quite nicely. I like it. I'm very impressed so far. If I had have been looking in store or anything like that, like the purple one definitely would have drawn me straight to it, whereas I probably would have passed over this. As much as it's beautiful, I definitely would have passed over this. I might just pop this one down for a little bit, and I'm going to go to this one. And I think I'm going to use the shade Sleeper deeper in my crease. Okay, so I'm taking a Real Techniques. I'm pretty sure this is an expert crease brush. I'm taking the shade Sleeper. Again, I'm not getting too much fallout with this palette, but a lot does pick up on the brush. A lot. So I'm going to first pack this deeper in the crease. I'm going to concentrate most of it on the outer corner actually. I am going to blend it into my crease a little bit, but I do just want to really have this very intense. That is a super pigmented shade. Definitely don't go so heavy-handed, but I really do like this purple shade. I really like how this look is turning out. It's a little bit more, like you can't really see this purple on camera as much, but that's okay. So I'm just kind of packing it in the outer V, and then going back in with that brush and Dear just to blend. So I did kind of have to work that color in, but that was kind of my fault. I just went in too heavy-handed. So I'm just going to do that on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and did this off camera just because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. The first color I used was Mr. Sandman. So it's this really pretty like gold and pink and blue reflecty shade. It's so pretty. I love it. So that's on the inner third of my eye. Now I did get a little bit of fallout from these shadows, but I was really packing it on with like a paddle brush, so that'd be why. Totally fine, flicked away with ease. So then I went in with Do or Dough, which is this shade here, which again, really beautiful purple, sort of bluey reflect through it. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous shade. So that one went on sort of the center of my eye. Now I'm going in with Chicklet, which is like more of like a royally bluey purple, and this just went on that last little bit, connecting the matte brown and the shimmery purple together. Yeah, I didn't really like how this was looking in this look, but then I kind of blended it on top and it looks like that, and it just looked really pretty. So we're doing that. So I'm just going to take it on my finger. This shade definitely worked better on my finger than it did on the brush. I don't know why. Just taking your finger is probably easier than using a brush. And then I just went back in with Do or Dough and just went straight over top of it. And it kind of added like a nice duochrome effect. It was really pretty. And then blending the outer corner together. It's a very, very quick eyeshadow look. Very quick, but I really like it. It looks really cute. It's really pretty, fun. And then just throwing a little bit of this over the front just to sort of even it out and blend it together. And that is the eyeshadow look. Okay, so now I'm going to do my foundation. My skin is actually still kind of sticky from that primer, so that's good. So this is the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. Foundation is $12. And like I said, I got light 60, so I'm going to give it a good shake. So I probably took about a full pump. I wasn't doing like full pumps all over my face. I was doing probably about half pumps. So I maybe took 1.5 pumps, and that covered about that much of my face. So I'm just going to take a little bit more. I'm just going to take it straight. I'm going to take a full pump this time. So that's a full pump there. And take that straight on my sponge and just dot it around my face where I need some more. So I probably took about 2 whole pumps to cover my whole face. So I'm just taking another pump for my neck. Now for how much you get in this, you get 25 ml and I'm pretty sure standard is like 30 ml. Okay, so now going back in with the concealer, I'm very interested to see how this goes under my eyes. So now a little went a long way on my eyelids, so I am just going to do that much because it went a long way. Do a little bit down my nose. I've been trying not to do this lately, but I kind of want to see how it goes on my nose. I really like this foundation first impression as well. So I don't know if I said how much this concealer was before, but I'm pretty sure it's like $6 that was. So just taking the same sponge and blending all that out. I'm actually in love with this concealer already. Like, I love it. I have heard some mixed reviews about it. Look at how far it goes. I can't, man. I can't. Like, I am obsessed with this concealer. It is so pretty. And I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow too. I think it is so gorgeous. I haven't done something like this, I think, ever. Sorry if it's gone really dark, guys. There's a really dark cloud. It's been really nice to film all day. Sat down to film, had probably about 10 minutes of good lighting, and then this happened. So now I'm going to take the No Filter setting powder, which is very small. This is translucent, apparently. I'm going to attempt to bake with this. I don't really like baking all that much, but for the people that do like baking, I'm going to bake with it. I am also going to set the rest of my face with it because it's the only powder that I bought. So it's only $9 for the loose setting powder. Okay, so I'm just going to take it on my sponge. Oh my god, it's so smooth. This is the best powder I've used. So I'm just taking more in the cap. I'm taking my Hourglass powder brush that I always use. I'm just going to stab this all over my face to set it. I do really like this foundation too so far. We'll see how it wears. My skin actually looks really nice. It's like a little bit too dark for me. Like if I put my arm up to my face. Oh no, see, it kind of matches, and it does kind of match my chest. So it's probably just the wrong undertone. I do look a little bit orange, but it could also just be the lighting. So I do really like this setting powder too. My skin looks really, really, really nice. Okay, so next I'm just going to tidy up my brows again. Let's keep playing with the face stuff because kind of want to leave some of the eye stuff to last. So this one would be more my bronzer. So hopefully these are buildable because they're definitely too dark for me. Okay, so I'm going to take my bronzer brush. Now this is a matte bronzer. You guys know I prefer shiny ones. So this is the shade Opening Act. So it's definitely more of like a warmer bronzer. So I'm just going to take, I don't know how buildable this is, so I'm just taking a little bit at a time. Oh, I haven't even wiped off my bake yet. I'm just gonna dust away my bake. Underneath my eyes actually looks really pretty. Okay, so let's bronze up the face a little bit. Not that we need much bronzing. It's definitely a buildable bronzer. So I am just building it up slowly, blending slowly. I'm just putting a little bit over my nose as well. I definitely look more orange in real life. It's actually a very pretty natural sort of bronzer. I actually really like it. I'm definitely going to use that more often. And then this one is the shade Spectacle. It's a little bit more cooler. So hopefully this works as a contour. So I'm just taking a fan brush. I'm going to apply that in the hollows of my cheeks. Actually is not that bad of a colour for me. I think I did pretty well. I doubt myself a lot when I'm buying online because obviously it's very hard to tell online. There's only been one fail in this video so far and I'm really happy with that. It is definitely very natural, but I like that. I like buildable things because I can definitely go a little bit heavy-handed, especially with my nose contour. I definitely like these two powders. These are definitely really nice and totally worth the $7 in my opinion. They were $7 each, so. Okay, so let's just keep up with the face. The next thing we're trying is the Lunch Money SuperShock Cheek Pearlised Highlighter. So it looks like this. Just taking the brush that I usually use, which is my Real Techniques setting brush. So just hitting my cheekbones. That is a very pretty colour. I actually quite like this colour. I thought it was going to be too gold for my skin tone, but it actually is really nice. Oh, I'm going a bit heavy-handed now. Oh God, someone stop me. But it is very beautiful. I do like these highlighters. They are very blinding. Tip of the nose, down the bridge. I'm going to spritz the face now before I do my mascara and everything. So I really like the packaging of this. It's really, really cute. So, and it's like that matte rubbery feeling. So this is the All Star Face Setting Spray. In this you get 4 fluid ounces. It's 118 ml. If I go into my Australis one, you get 150 ml. So again, you're getting just a little bit less, but that's totally fine. Okay, so I'm just going to, let's see what the mist is like. Oh God, there's some big blobs in that. It's actually quite fine. Maybe that was just the start of it, so. Let's finish off the eyes now. So I'm going to go in with the shade Duchess first, which was the first colour that we used. And just blend this under the eye. And I am connecting it up here. Okay, and then going to go in with Deer. So then going into the shade Sleeper, which is the purple in the outer corner. Use this to just bring it all together. I really love how this eye look has turned out. I think it looks so beautiful. I'm going to go back into the other palette. So I'm going to use this shade up here. It's kind of got like a pinky gold duochrome. So I'm going to take that on just this little brush. Pop that on my inner corner. It's subtle. I do like more of a intense inner corner highlight, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to pop this under the brow bone as well. And I think I might also add in a little bit of Ladylike on top on my inner corner, just because I feel like it's a little bit dark. I'm going to start off with the liquid liner. So I got the liquid liner and the mascara in like a set, and the set cost me $15. I think usually it's $16. So this is one of those little pen ones, which I haven't really been loving lately, but we're going to give it a go. Oh God, it must be liquidy. You guys see that? Let's see how this one goes. I've heard some mixed reviews about this, so give it a go myself. It is so liquidy. Hope it doesn't bleed. It's good. It's black. Don't think it dries down. Well, it hasn't really dried down yet, so I'll let you know if it dries down matte. I'm going to do the other eye off the camera as well, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I really like how this eye came out, and I think once I had warmed up the product a little bit, it went on really smoothly. I'm going to use the nude liner that I bought. So this is the cream gel liner in the shade Honey Dude. So yeah, it's just like a nude colour. I needed a nude pencil, and I was like, why not? Let's just try this one. So, and I've heard nothing but good things. Oh wow, that actually does really work. Can you guys see the difference? So this eye has it, and this eye doesn't. I can see a difference. It definitely has made me look more wide awake. It's kind of covered up the pink tone that, you know, eyes naturally have. I actually really like that. It was definitely a thumbs up from me. Going to do mascara. So this is it's part of like the BFF one, ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara. I just got the black one. This is the collection that has like all the different colors. Oh God, that's a fat brush. Definitely like the formula of this. Also guys, that eyeliner that I used was $5. The Honey Dude Nude Liner. It's definitely not lengthening, but it has definitely given me a lot of volume. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the eye. You can see it's really pushed them out and up. It hasn't really given me a lot of length though. I do actually quite like this mascara though. I'll see how it builds in a second once that dries. I like it better on this eye. I think now that like I've dunked the brush in a couple of times, definitely a little bit better. Yeah, that's way better. Just gonna add another coat to this side. It's actually very pretty. I don't know if you guys can see because the liner is so big. If I look up a little bit, you might be able to see. But it is actually a very, very beautiful mascara. I really do like that. That's actually very, very, very pretty. So I'm glad I have two because I will definitely get my use out of those. I'm gonna actually spray my face one more time first. So I'm just going to quickly go pop on some false lashes off of camera just because I don't have any from ColourPop, and then we'll come back and do the lips. So now we just have lips. So the lip liner I bought is the Lippy Pencil. It's in the shade Little One, and it's just like a nice brownie nude, and this was $5. Oh yeah, these ones, that's right. they're pencils you have to sharpen. I tried to get one that was kind of just like my lips but better colour, so that I could just kind of, you know, do whatever. I'm in love with this lip pencil. This is a beautiful shade. Beautiful. I would happily just wear this with like a clear gloss on top and it would look so pretty. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Bumble is the lipstick that I bought. So it's an ultra matte lip. Oh, that's such a pretty colour too. I don't actually own anything like this. Not quite like this sort of muted pink. It's such a pretty colour. Oh my god. I am obsessed with this shade. So as you can see, it's dried down to like a full matte. It is beautiful. Now I am going to add gloss just because I really want to see what this gloss looks like. I am obsessed with this lip colour. This is probably going to be my new favourite lip colour. Oh, it's glittery. I did not know it was glittery when I picked it out, but that's fine. So this is the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Bash. Now, I did not know it was glittery when I picked it, so I don't know if I'm going to like this. I got no way. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it's definitely cool. Definitely not something I'm into all that much, but you know what? We got it. We tried it. Who cares? I'll definitely still get my use out of it. Like, it doesn't look that bad, I guess. Maybe paired up with a different lip color, like not so dark. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretty much go through like all the products now and tell you guys like what my favorites are, what I'll definitely be using again, what I'd probably pass on personally. Let's just start with primer because that's what I usually use first. This is a good primer. It is really nice. I do like it. I don't think it is necessary if you already own a pore minimizing primer, but if you want to try it out, totally worth the money. Foundation. I love this. I think that you should go pick this up. I know a few people don't like it, but it's totally like personal preference, different skin types. I am going to see how this goes during the day, but I do actually really like this. Setting powder. I like this. I will use it. Don't know if I'll buy it again. I will probably only buy it to use it under my eyes. And I will probably only use that as an under eye thing, just because you don't really get a lot and it is so finely milled that it really does work underneath the eyes. I feel like parts of my face is still not set properly just because it is such a finely milled loose setting powder. The two bronzers, really liked these. I will definitely get my use out of these because I actually really did enjoy these. They thoroughly surprised me. The highlighter, love it. Don't really need to go there. You guys know I use my other one all the time. This is my old one, this is my new one. Concealer I really like. I know a lot of people don't like this because they find it creases really bad. However, I'm not having that issue. This is great. It really helped me correct my lip line. It helped me, it cleaned up my line up here. Like it's a really good concealer. I really enjoy that. So what I was saying about this is if you're gonna buy the primer, just buy the set with this because it's pretty good. The smell of this reminds me of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Also, my foundation has held up pretty well. I'm starting to get a little bit oily in here already, but that's okay. That's just kind of like my skin. It just does that, but you know, it's holding up really nicely. The brow pencil, this is probably a miss for me. I didn't really like this that much. I am more of a pomade girl or like a wax girl. I just prefer that. However, I will still use this just to fill in the fronts of my brows with my other brow products that I own. I just think it'll look nicer, so I'll definitely try that in another video for you guys and keep you updated of whether I like it or not. Eyeliner, the nude liner, I really like that. It's still in my waterline quite a lot. It hasn't really smudged or faded or anything. I do really like this. This was really good. Then the mascara and the eyeliner set. I really like this. I was pleasantly surprised with the eyeliner. I thought, because of the reviews I've seen and how watery it is, I thought it was going to bleed, but it's actually held up pretty well even while my eyes have kind of been watering and I don't really know why. So I actually really do like this. I was pleasantly surprised. Mascara, I really liked the mascara. I think it'll be really nice, especially for like natural makeup days. This will be a really nice mascara, well, especially when I'm not wearing any wing liner. This will be really nice. I have two of those, so I will definitely get use out of these. I really did enjoy this as well. The eyeshadow palettes. I did like this. I will still get my use out of this. However, I did prefer this one just a little bit more. I just think the colour scheme in this one is more up my alley. Okay, and the last three products to talk about. Lip liner, I really like this. It's really creamy. It gets a really nice crisp sharp line, so I really did quite enjoy this. Matte liquid lipstick, I love these anyway. I love the formula, especially when they're more new and they're not like dried out like some of my ones are, or the formula's gone a bit off. I really do like this, especially this one. I feel like they actually have improved their formula because it's less drying than it used to be. Yeah, it feels more velvety, which I think is cool. The lip gloss. Now, it's a lip gloss. It's got shimmer in it. I don't really like shimmer in my lipsticks or lip glosses or anything like that, But again, I will get use out of this because I do actually quite like it and it'll be cool for different looks. So that was my full face of first impressions, my one brand tutorial. It's kind of both. Most of those were hits. There was only a couple of like duds to me. Make sure you like this video if you did enjoy it, and comment down below if you have tried any of these products or if you're going to pick them up. And make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you know when I'm posting, so you don't ever miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I wonder what went wrong today, eh? Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say, eh? To say the words to remember.